What's up, Leo? It's your girl Dominique with Empathic Guidance, and I'm back with another video for you guys today. And this video today is, you guys, second half of April 2020, the lies they tell and the secrets they keep series. Okay, I know that you guys really liked it, so you know what? I'm bringing it back twice a month. Sorry. Y'all gonna be like, twice a week? No, twice a month. First half and second half, okay? So for those of you that haven't already subscribed to the tribe, please go ahead and take this time to hit that subscribe button and ring that post notification bell so you can be notified every single time I post another video or go live. Give this video a big fat thumbs up. Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. Just as a little disclaimer, time and energy is fluid. So, of course, I am going to portray the most dominant energy as yours since it's your reading. But if it's the cross watchers, just go ahead and switch that energy right on over. This can definitely be old energy for you guys, as well as current energy or energy that's to come. Okay, so just take it as it resonates, you guys. And this should be serving as some type of clarity, confirmation, or heads up. All right, so we're just gonna dive right in. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this last half of April 2020, for the lies they tell and the secrets they keep. Who is around Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Somebody that's holding on way too tight. Okay, so maybe you got some type of healthy attachment to someone or something. Sometimes I do see that as somebody that holds on to material gain a little bit too much. But in this case, this can definitely be a person. But however, we having that powerful energy shift, and this is a 10 card, so it's definitely speaking to completions. So maybe you tired of somebody holding on too tight to you, Leos. Maybe you like, okay, it's really time for us to eclipse each other out of each other's lives here, or to eclipse something in particular out of your life. But when I see the strangely lonely holding on way too tight, this is somebody that's definitely needing to let you go, or you're needing to let somebody else go. And I feel like with this energy shift that we recently had from the super full moon, that could have been the time that the epiphanies just hit, because we release in the full moon. So there's a sense of you deciding to finally release something or somebody that you've been holding on way too tight to, or you asking for relief from this person. Okay, so it's time to heal. And honestly, when I get the aloha healing, that's somebody that needs a vacation. They need to retreat. If you're not actually going on vacation, because of course we on lockdown at this time, then there is a sense of somebody just needing solitude for a little while. They need time to think, go within. The Amata Menenhun is not like a hermit card. This is more like go somewhere near water, you know, be somewhere where you could find peace, euphoria, and just, you know, the type of scene that will make you feel good, make you feel whole, that you can heal, that you can have time to reflect and actually see the beauty of nature, which is quite healing as well. So that's what I get from the aloha healing. So some type of vacation could be on the horizon. If not, you could just be kind of keeping your distance from people and being in a peace and solitude type of energy here. And this is after eclipsing something out of your life that was very important to you at one time. Okay, Leos? So let's clarify the strangely lonely holding on way too tight for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the second half of April 2020. Why is the strangely lonely holding on way too tight here for Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Yeah, somebody didn't want this to end, and I feel like also somebody didn't want this to end, and somebody didn't see this ending coming. You know, this can definitely be somebody that's not even really a part of your life physically, but they were still a part of your life energetically. Maybe the door was supposed to be closed to the situation, but somebody foot been in it. If not, then there's definitely a sense of somebody that just kind of called you every now and then, because we're getting a judgment in reverse here. Somebody was very afraid to call final judgment. I feel like you or the person you dealing with definitely continue to defend this connection. Like, look, I don't want this to end. But at the same time, there's something here about the person that you're dealing with, or you towards them, where somebody don't have follow through. There's a sense of somebody being codependent, but at the same time, when it comes down to a connection, somebody doesn't know how to follow through. It's like the idea of love is beautiful. This person makes a lot of promises. You know, they speak those sweet nothings, but they don't know how to follow through. Okay, but still in all, this person been keeping a close eye on you. Like I said, occasionally, little flirtatious text messages may come through, video chats, phone calls, and things of that nature, where they kind of want to keep a tab on you, but they really not ready to possess the qualities necessary in order to move this thing ahead. They a promise breaker, that's one thing, and then they probably more than likely immature on a verbal sense, where they don't know how to communicate correctly, you know, or they immature mentally here, you know, so they might not even think it's anything wrong with this. So with the Justice card here, I feel like you cutting this person out, because not only is it fair, it's literally karma, because maybe you even feel like this person been wasting your time and time again. Maybe you tried to end things with them time and time again, and however, it's like they won't allow you to end it, but then they don't do anything to keep it either. And now this person got you in your feelings, Leo. You know, or this could be the person that you're dealing with. They wild in their emotions. It's like they make promises, they can't follow through, but at the same time, it's like they cry and they act all hurt so that you can stick around or stay around here. But I feel like also with the Queen of Cups, even though that speaks to somebody that possibly suffers from depression, which can also be why this is here, because maybe they need to go and be by themselves to heal. I'm getting 2 10 cards, so that's done. 19 reduced down to a 10, and just a straight up 10 card. The other one is 8. Okay, so somebody needs to find the value and abundance within themselves, because I feel like they kind of count on you to validate them, you know, and it's like you're not getting any benefit from it. It's like you're not getting a proper commitment. Things aren't moving forward. Things are not balanced, and I feel like you feel this is a justified move because you want things to be balanced. I got the 2 of Wands here indicating some type of change of plans, because you wasn't planning on putting this person out in the cold. Maybe you really planned on having a solid future because y'all made big plans for the future. But here with this eclipse energy shift card, there's a sense of you feeling like, okay, I just keep getting the lesser end of this situation. I feel like this person is a taker and they just give breadcrumbs. I'm getting so much page energy. I got the Page of Wands in reverse, the Page of Swords, which indicates them constantly still keeping an eye on you, even if you guys are not together. This person is watching you to make sure you don't move on, because the minute that you go a couple of days without calling them or something, then here they come offering you the tiniest freaking morsel of a crumb that they can offer you just to keep the door open for themselves. So again, I feel like you tried over and over, but this time you slamming the door, broke toe or not, get your foot out the door. Okay, so Eclipse the Mermaid for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. One more. Yeah, you ready to leave this out? Yes, I mean, and then I said that the Amada de Menehu is not for like hermit energy, but honestly, they need to go within, or you do, because there's somebody here that needs to find outward validation instead of finding it within, so that they can actually give properly in a situation here. Okay. And with all of these page energy here and the Queen of Cups in reverse, maybe they didn't have a very loving mother, you know. And I know I'm digging a little deeper into things, but maybe this person didn't have a and I'm getting the Ace of Swords here too, so maybe that's the truth. Maybe the person you dealing with, they didn't have a very affectionate mom. And so they seek the validation of women like you, because you could be older than this person. There's got to be a reason why they keep coming up as a page, because there's a part of them to you that's either very immature, underdeveloped, or something. And you seeking balance and truth in the situation. Why is Aloha healing here? For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah. You guys do have unfinished business, but again, you seeking balance because this person is a taker. Okay? And I don't feel like they realize that. I don't feel like they know that they're underdeveloped mentally. Because here we got the King of Pentacles. This is what you really need. Or this is who you are. But we have King energy with a bunch of pages on the board. So you a grown person and grown person energy, responsible energy, because when we see the King of Pentacles, they got their stuff together. They draped in their garment, they hold in their pentacle, and they take charge of their household. Their homestead is together. The bills are paid. The house is cleaned. The lawn is mowed. You know, everything is on auto payments because the King of Pentacles is responsible. And I'm seeing a lot of irresponsible energy here. So maybe it's like unfortunate to you because really, essentially you and this person, y'all have an attachment towards each other. But there's a sense of you feeling like, okay, I got the clarity that I need to move forward. Now I just need to close this chapter out because I see that I'm always going to be given in this situation and I'm not going to get my needs met. Why is Aloha healing here, Spirit, for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Yeah. But this person is your weakness, so it's not easy, Leo, because the strength is in reverse, and that's you. That's your energy. You have a weakness for this person. It's so hard to turn them down, no matter how immature they are. Maybe you know them more than anybody to the point where it's like, you know, I know what they've been through. You know, they didn't have the healthiest upbringing. And so I'm the most nurturing person that's ever been in their life. And you didn't want to have to abandon this person either. Why is the Aloha healing here? But essentially, whether you realize it or not, you're doing this person a favor that they will realize once they heal. Once they heal, they got trauma they need to heal. That's why they can't give properly to a situation, unfortunately. So I don't feel like this person intentionally led you guys on. I don't. But I do feel like they lack the capability to give what it is that you guys need. Why is the Judgment here in reverse? Or this can be how your partner is feeling about you. Yeah, there's a disappointment here. And I feel like one person knows that it's not going anywhere far, but they're afraid to say it. And that could be you. Because obviously they still defending this. Argumentatively too. As if they feel entitled. Like, okay, this is me. This is us. Like, they used to the dynamic being like that. They're used to disappointing you and breaking plans and not keeping promises and you still being okay and carrying on. You know, them being very in and out. Them coming and going just as quick as they came, you know. They feel like, oh, you should be used to it by now. And, you know, you love me. And I feel like you guys do have a bit of a connection. But is it a healthy one? You know? Eight of Swords. I mean, Eight of Cups. You guys are walking away. When I see the Eight of Cups, that's not somebody that's like, yee, boo, I'm out of here. You know, that's somebody that's somber about it. Like, I tried to keep these cups full. But we're at an 8. We're not at a 10. So I'm walking away to look for these other 2 cups that's going to have me fulfilled. Somebody is walking away to look for their 2 of Cups. Or essentially to add 2 to this and make it a 10. Why is the Page of Swords here? Yeah, Page of Cups. We got all the pages here. Unrequited love. Or somebody pulling back their love offer because somebody ain't giving enough. And that ship has sailed. Here's the Magician here. You guys could be definitely doing this by Gemini season, or what it is that you realize that you have what it takes to manifest what it is that you want, the type of love you want. And unfortunately, you may have felt like you reached your peak with this person and everything that you had in you to give this person, you've already given to no avail. It's not helping them. At this point, you could feel like you're enabling them. Okay, so let's get final advice for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. final advice for Leos, for the lies they tell and the secrets they keep for the last half of April 2020, Spirit. All right, let's see. Purity. Time to clear out that space. Y'all can't see that. It's like drowned out because it's a beautiful card too. Purity. You have a pure heart. You have a pure mindset. That's why you always saw the best in this person, no matter what they displayed or didn't display, what they didn't bring to the table. You try to see the best in this person. There's an air of innocence with this person. Even though maybe they haven't been the most stand-up person, Leo, there's a sense of you kind of excusing this person because maybe you know their history more than anybody else knows, and maybe there's a reason why they're emotionally, financially, and mentally immature, and maybe that has to do with their upbringing. So with the wheel, that definitely is Leo energy for me, because I see will as strength, and it's taking a lot of strength for you to walk away from this. God knows you have to put on a mask and be strong. Like, you know what? I got to do what's best, because honestly, this has been perpetuating for many cycles, and I cannot continue to allow this, because at this point I feel like I'm kind of wasting my own time, because to be real, nobody can do what you don't allow them to do. So if you feel like this person is wasting your time or getting you off course, then it's because you allowed it. Now it's time for you to come out the darkness. Even though this is so lovely and beautiful, there's brighter days ahead for you, Leo. But you just have to know, and you just have to have the will and the strength within you to move forward, okay? So that's what you're being asked to do by Spirit, as well as set boundaries. And a couple of signs got this, okay? It is time to set boundaries. If you feel taken advantage of, time to speak up, speak out, and do what's best for you, okay? I hope this video helped you guys today. Please comment, share, like, and subscribe. Join the Soul Tribe, and I'll check you guys out on the next one. Ciao.